Hello, and welcome to another edition of Inside Outlook. I'm Paul Spaventa, Interim Superintendent for Pemberton Township Schools. Today I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about our free meal program currently available to all Pemberton students. I'm here with Barbara Wells, our Supervisor of Food Services, who is going to share some important information about the program. First, let me point out to our viewers that your staff has been working diligently to distribute thousands of free meals to our students since last March, when we first closed the schools due to the pandemic, and we'd like to thank them for their dedication. Now that the new school year is underway, can you tell us more about the free meal program, especially for those who may not have taken advantage of it in the past?
The Department of Agriculture has provided a waiver to allow everyone to be free. So that means any student 18 or younger, or if this child has a disability, 21 or under, they can eat meals for free, breakfast or lunch. The families have called us and said that they feel uncomfortable because they don't want to take the meals away from someone else. During the regular school year, we feed 12,500 meals a week, lunch. During this time, we've been feeding approximately 5,000 students. We have plenty of food. We would like to encourage families to please come and take advantage of the program. Even if you don't qualify or you feel that you don't qualify, you could use the time or the money that you might spend on lunch or breakfast for some other purpose, like put it aside for your rent or something else. So we hope that families take advantage. They're not taking food away from anyone else. We have plenty of food.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I know a lot of people probably feel that way, but it is a federal and state program, and we encourage you to do that because, again, we can reallocate money within the household for other things that are just as important to your survival as your daily meals. You've added something new to the mix this year with the distribution of hot meals. Tell us how that works.
In the past, we only offered cold options, worrying about kids having to reheat meals when they got home. But we're offering meals 5 days a week, and parents have the option to come every day and get a fresh, hot meal. We're trying to encourage parents to come at the most for a 3-day pickup because we only have so much room in our kitchen. And we only have so much staff that can fit in there, and our refrigerator is only so big. So if a family of 5 comes and wants to pick up meals for the week, that's 20 meals, 20 sandwiches, and or actually it's 7 days a week. But we're encouraging families. It will shorten the line, the wait time for families. Plus, they get to have a fresh option, hot option every day. So that's something new that we added.
Okay, thank you. So can parents pick up meals for all 7 days at once at every location?
They could, except when the line is extremely long. So if we have more than 20 cars in a line, we're going to ask the families to only pick up meals for 3 days. Again, because the size of the kitchen, the amount of food that has to go out during the time that you're waiting in line. It's not that we're going to run out of food. When we first posted the meals being available, it was listed as first come, first serve, which doesn't mean that first come, first serve until we run out. It means that you're going to have to wait in line, that the first person there is going to be served first. But we're not going to run out of food. We may, if we have hamburgers on the menu and we do run out because we only have so much space to store the food, if we did, we would offer you another option, another hot option. But for the most part, we're getting better at predicting how many families are going to be there, so we're not running out.
Okay, very good, very good. So you've expanded the evening hours this year. Harker Wiley is the only location with daytime hours. Why is that?
We cannot have parents coming to pick up meals in schools where students are actually attending. So for right now, every school, except for Fort Dix and Harker Wiley, and have children participating on Monday and Wednesday. And it's a small group of children who are going. But as a parent, you would not want people driving up to the school to get meals. It's a security risk. So we wanted to help parents prepare for, even when we go back to hybrid, these are the schools that are going to be available. So even though on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday there are no children in the school, we don't want parents to get used to going to a building where there are no schools and then, or no children, and then in October when we go to hybrid, have to get used to a different pattern. So we know that there are no students at Harker Wiley. Parents can pick up there during the day, and then at Byzantsky and Newcomb, they can pick up in the evening. Harker Wiley is also available in the evening.
Excellent, excellent. Since we'll be beginning the hybrid learning option on October 13th, can you explain how meals will work for those students who will be attending in person every other day, and will they still be free to all students?
Yes, right now the waiver is until December 31st, allowing everyone to be free. When students are in the building, breakfast will be delivered in the elementary schools, or they will pick it up and eat in the cafeteria in Helen Fort or the high school. And then for lunch, they'll go to the cafeteria. They'll be spaced apart. They'll pick up their lunch. It will all be free. They'll just go through the line, tell the server what it is that they would like, and then they'll eat in the cafeteria for lunch. For students who are learning remotely, they can still pick up at Harker Wiley for that day, for 7 days. They can pick meals up during the day. They can also pick up meals at Byzantsky or Newcomb.
Excellent. So actually, we are trying to feed every student for free. There's plenty of food. We have distribution sites. We'll be feeding the students when they get back. So please take advantage of this program. It's very, very important to us that you do. And I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today and explaining the details of the program. And again, we thank you for you and your staff for doing a terrific job in ensuring our students are well fed. Thank you. Thank you. As a reminder, you'll see on our screen the locations and hours free meal distribution is taking place, and we encourage everyone to take advantage of this great program. Remember that it's free until December 31st or until they run out of money. We don't anticipate that they're going to run out of money, but we would encourage you to take advantage of this as often as you can to feed your family. In 3 weeks, we're scheduled to begin our hybrid learning program. Approximately 50% of our students will return in person on October 13th, attending every other day in socially distanced settings. As we get closer to our start date, we'll send out reminders regarding the green and gold team schedules, as well as bus assignments. Remember, your choice for hybrid or remote learning will remain in effect throughout the first marking period, which runs until November 13th. And while we don't anticipate any delay in our hybrid start date, we need to remind you that the ground continues to shift during this pandemic and to be prepared for any changes that may come your way. All parents will be notified on October 1st as to the final decision for an October 13th start date for our hybrid learning option. This month's Board of Education meeting will be an action meeting and be held in person tomorrow, September 24th at 6:30 in the Pemberton Township High School auditorium. The meeting will again be limited to 80 members of the public per the governor's order, and as always, we welcome your input and support. Lastly, this is my final pitch for you to fill out those very important forms this year. The free and reduced lunch form has been mailed to you and is posted on our district website under the Food Services page. Please fill out this required form, as on your screen you'll see the many advantages that we get from filling out that form. Everyone needs to fill it out, just not those that feel that you're qualified for free or reduced lunch. Please fill them out. It's very advantageous to our district. The 2020 census deadline is next Wednesday, September 30th, and that is critical in determining future programs and services in our community and schools. So please be sure to go online and fill out this simple form. The survey asking for the input for your new Pemberton Township School Superintendent is also online, and we request you to go on and fill that out as well. Thank you for your time today, and please be sure to check the district website frequently for more information on all our programs. I look forward to seeing you next time on Inside Outlook.